You will die one day, maybe not tomorrow. A lot of people are scared of getting old. It's surprising, actually. Something as, I think, beautiful as old age. A lot of people are so scared of getting old. But the truth is, you are not afraid of getting old. No, you're not. Let me tell you something that will trigger you. You're not scared of getting old. You are scared that by the time you actually get old, you will not have lived life, you will not have fulfilled everything, you will not have done the things that you said you are going to do. So, no, you are not scared of getting old. Wrinkles are very normal. That is surface level. Gray hair is cosmetic. I think everybody prepares for gray hair. What you are scared of is regret. Regret is the one thing that age exposes brutally. And here's the thing nobody even tells you: getting old does not ruin your life. No, it does not. It reveals it gradually. And so I guess the real question is, when time actually strips every single thing down, what is the one thing that will be left of you as a person? What? So stay with me, because by the end of this video, you are either going to fear aging so much, or you will learn to embrace it. Everybody talks about aging like it's some kind of slow tragedy. But what if I tell you that aging is the reward system of life? Would you actually believe me? I know, it sounds insane, but stay with me and let's talk about the lie we've all been told about getting old. Because I remember when I was much younger, 24, 25, I was so scared to shit of getting old. I was so scared. I dreaded getting old. So let's talk about the lie we've all been fed about getting old. Because at the end of the day, once you see this or once you know it, you cannot unsee, you cannot not know it. So aging is inevitable. No negotiation, no shortcuts. You will grow old and you will die. That is a given. So why are you fighting, or why are you trying to resist something that was built into existence? Why are you trying to fight it so hard? The simple thing is, we were all trained to fight aging so bad, from social media to movies to what have you. Aging has always been framed as decline, less beauty, less relevance, and less value. But let me ask you something: since when did value come from youth? Now picture this with me. A 5-year-old child is young. Are they powerful? No, they are not. A 25-year-old is also pretty young, but otherwise, rarely. Now look at this. Youth gives you potential, but aging gives you depth. You do not fear aging because, oh, it is so bad. No. You are so afraid of getting old because it is removing every excuse you have put on the way. And now you're faced with the harsh truth. There is no more, oh, I'm still figuring it out. Oh, don't worry, I'll start tomorrow. I have time. Time becomes invisible, and that terrifies you to shit. Then, if aging exposes the truth of your life, why do some people become happier? Why do they become more confident, more peaceful, and more relaxed about growing old? What do they know? What trick, what truth have they discovered that you yourself have not discovered? Well, let's flip the lens a little. What if aging is not loss? What if as you grow old, you don't lose something? What if it is refinement? Every year that you grow older strips you of something unnecessary. What if it strips you of your need for validation, your tolerance for arrant nonsense, your fear of being misunderstood? And with every year that you grow, you become better, you become wiser, and you become a more self-aware person. What if you see those laugh lines that you're scared of? They are evidence that you felt something deeply. And you see your beautiful gray hair. That also is evidence that you lived, you stayed long enough to experience life fully. Let me make it simple for both of us. The youthful age will ask, oh, do they like me? When you age asks, do I even like them? Do I even like them enough? Do you see the shifts? One is begging, the other is choosing, and power, absolute power, always lives in choice. Okay, and for a minute, if we just stop pretending, you will know that, or you would notice that you are not actually scared of aging. You are scared of losing people, losing control, losing your beauty, losing relevance, and losing yourself. You're scared of losing health. Now, let's talk about this a little bit. If you think aging equals sickness, then you're wrong. Neglect equals sickness. A 60-year-old who eats well, exercises, and stays engaged will outlive and outperform a careless 25-year-old who eats anything, does not exercise, does not stay engaged, is not active. A 60-year-old will outlive a careless 25-year-old. So the real question is, are you afraid of aging? Or are you scared that these habits of yours will catch up with you later, or they've started catching up with you already? You are scared of losing independence. You are so scared of becoming dependent. But independence is not age based. No, it's not. It is discipline based. It is discipline based. If you don't build strength now, physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, and every other alley, then yes, aging will expose that weakness. Again, it's not the fault of the fact that you're getting old. No, it is your fault. And you graduate to becoming scared of losing connection, losing people. You're so scared that aging will isolate you. And let me tell you something, if your friendships or your relationships cannot survive time, were they ever real? Were they real? But then aging does not isolate you. It filters people. And frankly, that is a blessing you are not ready to admit. And so if getting old, if aging is not the enemy, what is the enemy? More importantly, how do you use age instead of being scared of it? Fear comes from uncertainty. So what you have to do is remove the uncertainty. Build a body that can carry time. Move around, not for aesthetics or whatever, but for capacity. Dance, take a walk, train physically, mentally, train yourself. And this is because a strong body does not fear aging, it gradually adapts to it. Train your mind relentlessly. If your mind feels stagnant, or if your mind is stagnant, aging starts to look like a trap. But then if your mind evolves, aging feels like expansion. Learn something, learn a language, learn a skill, understand different perspectives, stay mentally dangerous. Because frankly, there's nothing more attractive than a mind that refuses to rust. Curate your own people. Loneliness is not age-based. Put yourself in the midst of people who can see you, people who can understand you, people who know you, people who want you. Redefine time. I need you to understand that aging is not something that is happening to you, it is happening for you. Every single year is proof that you survived. Have you imagined the things that you have gone through? If we were to switch scripts and they gave your script or your life to somebody else, do you think they'd want to live your life? No, they wouldn't. But then look at you. Look at you. Every single year is proof that you survived, you lived, you adapted, you continued even when you wanted to chicken out. Do you see how rare that is? Do you see? And might I remind you of something, that not everyone gets to grow old. People die young. People die young. Dreams are cut short. Their lives are short-lived. Their stories are unfinished. And there is you who is so afraid of the privilege of having time. And you see that right there? That is not fear, that is lack of perspective. And aging is proof that life is still choosing you every single year. So instead of asking or instead of being scared of aging, why don't you ask yourself, what can I do with the time that I have left? Stop obeying fear. Stop being scared of getting old. Stop limiting yourself. You see life happen at any time. Life can just take a good turn at any time. People starting over at 40, 50, making it, people finding love at 40, and they live, it gets to be the best time of their life. So instead of being so scared, oh, I'm getting old, I might die tomorrow, you will die one day, maybe not tomorrow. Ask yourself, what am I going to do with the time that I have been given? And do you remember the question I asked earlier? Why some people become more alive as they age? Let me give you an answer. They stop trying to hold on to life and they start participating in it fully, relentlessly, without holding back. So I need you to know that aging is not the bad guy here. It's not the villain. It is the mirror, and it shows you what you became, what you prioritized, and what you avoided. You have two options: fear aging or prepare for it. Will you finally become somebody worth going into? Think about it. I will see you in the next video. Ciao.